action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Moda Center in downtown Portland, Oregon. Tonight, it's the Portland Trail Blazers taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The Blazers secure the opening tip, and we're underway in Portland. Joel Embiid with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
And a nice finish at the rim.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
McCollum to Whiteside. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Into the front court comes Smith. Looking to make something happen. Drive by Harris, but a shot won't go. Hassan Whiteside swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Lillard. Anthony with a shot. That won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Oh, Ben Simmons. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Fires the three. Can't connect. Free throws coming up.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Ben Simmons. He's got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. First one goes down.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Able to convert on both free throws. Trailblazers take over. Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Not that time.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second guess your shot. You had 3 wide open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still keep hunting your shot.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Lillard to McCollum. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
And look out.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Joel knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Lillard to McCollum. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. Smith with it up top. 10-6 our score. Oh, he had it. McCollum into the front court. He'll run the offense. C.J. McCollum missed his first. That one goes.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Sixers have the basketball. And the slam. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Lillard. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, counted.
Substitutions, Philadelphia. Substitutions.
And he makes them both. From the outside, no good. Simmons with it, counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
I got ball.
To Nurkic. Won't go. Snared by Embiid. Yusuf Nurkic snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Portland has the ball. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line. Wesley Johnson, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter.
2 minutes.
And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Easy path to the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
22. Glenn Robinson.
Match up, y'all. Watch cutter.
Shot by Johnson, no good. That's it for the first quarter. The 76ers have the lead. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. That's how you defend. Here comes the screen. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Oh, Ben Simmons. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Slam down. Yusuf Nurkic cleans it up.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Simmons to Richardson. Yusuf Nurkic pins it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Yusuf Nurkic. Time to shuffle things up. Simmons to Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. Textbook defense. Sixers with the rebound. To Embiid. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Hassan Whiteside. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Embiid. Fires the 3. Not going down here. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Lillard to Anthony. Lillard. Wide open look, won't go.
And I'm telling you right now that the defense is playing with fire right here. If they keep giving up open looks, they will not have the lead eventually.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Anthony to Whiteside. Cleans it up. Hassan Whiteside. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. It's Lillard for 2 with the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Sixers control it. Simmons. Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. McCollum with the basketball. Down 3. Driving is Lillard, but his shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
There it is, Al Horford. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Joel Embiid has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. McCollum to Anthony. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for two.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
D has got it. Damian Lillard, 3 for 6 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
A shot no good by Harris. Time expires to end the first half. It's the Sixers out in front.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The 76ers are in a close game thus far, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Trailblazers are keeping things exciting in a close matchup, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
Simmons earns the recognition because of the sheer number of dunks he threw down. One after another, he kept rattling the rim with this awesome slam.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from long range. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Can't connect to Lillard. Tobias Harris sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out.
You can't fall in love with the jump shots. You have to find ways to maybe even get to the free throw line. Keep your team in the game by putting points on the board.
C.J. McCollum. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Hassan Whiteside rejects it. That's his third block this evening. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First try, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Anthony. Nothing going here on that drive. Carmelo driving, but his shot won't fall. To Simmons. Richardson. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
McCollum. Pass down low to Carmelo. He throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
For 3, it's no good. Shot's not going down. Lillard, nice pass to set things up. Count the basket inside.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Simmons into the front court. His guys now down by a point. It was right there. Lillard to Anthony. To McCollum. Here comes the screen. Lillard. From long range. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Nice pass to set things up.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Anthony to McCollum. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot by McCollum won't go. Embiid to Tobias Harris. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Lillard to Anthony. To McCollum. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Ben Simmons, couple of free throws on the way. At the line, he's shooting 87%. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. McCollum into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. Anthony to McCollum. Here comes the screen. Deep two there, won't go. Into the front court comes Simmons. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Anthony. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Harris to Richardson. Beyond the arc for three. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
There it is. Al Horford. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Ben Simmons sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ballgame.
The jumper's off the mark. The follow won't go either. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Glenn Robinson has got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first.
Good shot, man.
Two for 2 on that trip.
Get it, shoot it again. That's me. I got ball. Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and you.
Down to Labissiere. It's a big finish.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Burke with it. All even here in the fourth. A pass stolen by Portland.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And the denial.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Personal foul. Team foul number 2. 4.
Glenn Robinson at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3.
Here we go. I got him. I got this. Let's go.
To Whiteside. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
Hassan Whiteside at the line for 2 shots. Not the best career mark, 62%. Off the mark on the first free throw.
Into the game for the 76ers, number 21, Joel Embiid.
Missed the second as well. Shot from the lane won't go. To Nurkic. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. 2 of 4 now.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Number 2. Timeout for the 76ers. Hey fans, have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
And the rebound taken by Nurkic. And he'll head to the line.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
To the line for 2.
First one goes down.
Number 3, CJ.
And gets both to drop at the line. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys now trailing by a point. To Richardson. Nice pass to get things going.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Trailblazers with the basketball. McCollum to Nurkic. Goes to the right side. C.J. McCollum. Rebound taken by the Sixers. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Now a steal by Philly. To Horford. Stuffs it down with authority.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
To Anthony. Curling inside. And scores.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Simmons with it. Leads 3. From the painted area, won't go down. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
The follow won't go either. McCollum with the basketball. His guys down 3. Here comes the screen. Anthony to Ken Bazemore. Fires the 3, buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Anthony to McCollum. Can't connect. Harris to Simmons. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland. And this is where the coaches earn their cash. Let's see what they design down by 2 here in the final minute of play. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Horford to Simmons. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Lillard. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc and stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Portland's got it. D's got it. Damian Lillard now 4 for 9.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Now an intentional foul, and they get it with 9 seconds remaining.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
First one, count it. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Missed it. How'd that not go down? And they'll get the intentional foul. So 2 free throws coming up, and you figure 1 out of 2 could be enough to seal the deal.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Long heave from 3/4 court. Hits the late 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. The Sixers are victorious as they win a close one by 2. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers took this down to the wire before getting the win. The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were making steals, and it all came together for a terrific win. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Trailblazers finished on the losing end of a close score. They definitely could have won a 3-point contest with the way they shot the ball here today. But the goal was to win the game. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Simmons was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the upcoming games for the Portland Trail Blazers. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.